negotiate with Drake. You gon' have to pay, but wait. Jugging on the main stage, the mainframe, loosen up your face, baby. Sometimes I need a bag, meditate, hydrate, protect my energy before engagement.
Grew up having not being labeled impatient, but once the boss made it, you're labeled amazing. Meticulous with words, such a force of nature. I don't wanna seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me, from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle, pockets and I need. Distinctive on the street. Oceanfront residence is 3 different ones a week. Cause I deserve it's time to learn that. Mess around and put that thing.
6 figures
Every year, yeah, I earn that. At the front of this line is where my turn at.
Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that link, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a fool. Oh. Men gon' lie, women gon' lie. Looking for the truth and the numbers don't hide. Looking for the root of all evil, then you need to go open up the bin case, see it with your eyes. Everybody claim to be great at small times, but they never spend a day in the rain in the front line. No lie. Stop playing on my phone line. Pull up in the space with the roof. I'm Chanel, wonder why they follow suit. I've been groomed from the womb, came out of my mama. Put some running in the shoes, faster than the speed and bullet.
We played with the Pro Bowl team, so now we got all the best players on one team from both sides. This shit will be wasn't it?
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Well, we are a week away from Super Bowl 55 in Tampa, but the very best players in the NFL have made the trip out to Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. For the first time, the Pro Bowl has come to Vegas as we are underway from Allegiant Stadium. Taken in the end zone, and this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. It's Ezekiel Elliott of the Cowboys. He spins free, and they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
A gain of 3, second down.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. Escaping the pressure right.
Damn.
Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. That one, a first down pickup of 8. A little glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week? Because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up. Keep him in the pocket. But it's the first drive of the game and emotions are running high. Someone forgot that, trying to make a big play and gave up a bigger one instead.
Elliott on first down, going to get about 3 before he's taken down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. From midfield, here's Kaepernick. Left side, Hopkins. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they get a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. 45-yard line.
So, while we ask you,
a first carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense, rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Wow! Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley.
Wow.
We'll see what the penalty flag is about. They'll run with Elliott. Inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's good for 19 and a first down. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield and get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. They'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incomplete.
Teresa, shut up.
Even worse, an interception.
Talking too much now.
Kaepernick to throw on 2nd down. Can't find the receiver. He's brought down. Josh Allen showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. Here's 3rd and long. Kaepernick needing a big play to counteract the sack. Working from the gun. It's Kaepernick. Flush to his right. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. It's a gain of
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
A running play on first down will get 4 up to the 29. Ball carrier.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now, if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz it? Do I need to pressure it? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
Mahomes pass. Complete to Sony Michel. That's a gain of 5. Brings up third. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at third down here with no score. They'll try and run for it. Here's Michel. And getting this just shy of midfield. They spotted at the 49. A nice carry there, 15 yards.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Got a man open. It's Ross. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Flushed out right.
Damn.
He was looking for his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And now it's second down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Williams. He's all the way up past the 25.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They start on the ground with Elliott. Room here to run. Big run that time by Elliott. 48 yards on the ground. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. 25-yard line. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. And he finds his tight end, Graham. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. For the field goal of 37-yard attempt. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And no surprise there. Extremely reliable in the regular season. Bailed his team out time and again. Knocks another one through, this time in the Pro Bowl. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start.
Thank God, the hockey team tied up. Thank God.
The AFC offense set to take their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust.
No, she going to sleep.
Oh, you finished?
For a second there, I thought that might break big.
Oh,
Screen
what, the card ain't working?
looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still ended up with a solid.
Guess what? They locked Michael Burton up for him. Look, for him buying drugs from a girl on the back of Shabazz. See? It ain't take God 7 days. See? Locked his ass up and took his fucking car. You see that? You see? See? See, Teresa?
Yeah, all right, Ma.
Yeah. What, let me know?
Yeah, I'm gonna let you know.
37-yard line. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. Coming up at halftime, we'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. They'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. Well, you're stuck with me in this booth, and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. That's to his quarterback's on the shot. And he's got this down to the 35. 11 more on that one and another first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll turn to Michelle as they go back to the ground. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Now the AFC going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. On 2nd and 7, Mahomes. Double team.
Every time I get down here.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The NFC takes over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
So after the INT, it's Kaepernick. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. He's out of bounds right around the 34. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now Kaepernick. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. Now the NFC going to call the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
7-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Kaepernick. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. A 9-yard pickup, just 1 yard away from 3 consecutive first down plays.
2nd and 1.
On 2nd down now, it's Elliott. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Now the NFC going to take a timeout there 2nd as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Here's Kaepernick to throw. Being chased out left. Now he'll pull it down.
Wow!
He wasn't able to get it back, but he did have a teammate.
Wow!
Possession for them.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Kaepernick now to throw. Eluding the pressure right. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he'll be taken those last two plays. So we have come upon halftime of this Pro Bowl with the NFC on top of the AFC. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, these offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway.
The AFC takes over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The offense for the AFC set to go now. And maybe time for this offense to really hit the reset button. They were shut out in the first half, but still, they're right in this game.
That's certainly what I like about it is that you actually continue to play. You know, you just find a way to make a few plays yourself, and you noted it. Right there on the border in this game, they're not that far off. Just got to find a play or two, and they could be very happy at that point.
On second down, Michelle. He'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a game, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Mixon. Brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. They'll run here with Mixon. And this time they're able to bottle him up as they'll stop him at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
2nd and 10 at the 46-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. He's going to hand the hook up to Ross. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. So the penalty yards marched off on the face mask. Here's 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw to Michelle on the screen. It's a gain of 5, and it'll be a second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. That's out to his running back, Michelle. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 7 yards there and a first down. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs. Hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it in, throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace it.
Again, it's Michelle. And he'll find his way down right around the 12.
And when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, first round went to the offense, second round the defense. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Throwing now is Mahomes. And Mahomes misfires again.
Yo, every time I get in the end zone.
And he stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return.
NFC takes over 1st and 10 at their own.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There sure must be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Again, it's Elliott. Down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They run on 1st down as they're able to get this forward for about 4.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 40-yard run on 1st down.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. So after 2 1st downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45.
At the 45-yard line.
Now Elliott. And he's got some space here.
Bam!
It's an even 30 and a 1st down. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. This is Elliott. And this time they were ready for him as he's taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the AFC's 26-yard.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Quick throw into the hands of Hopkins out wide. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Throwing on 2nd down. They'll send the screen to Elliott. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. And that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there because trying is one thing. We can second guess just about what we call. But in this case, when you realize that it's broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the 1st down on 3rd down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
Prater's kick is good. And that will double their lead as it's up to 6. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, it's a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. The AFC offense set to take their next drive. And it's great to see the stars all out in one place, but in terms of football, what's really great to see is a very entertaining Pro Bowl as we are tied in the 4th quarter.
And how many of these guys thought going into this game, after a pretty easy week heading into it, that the pressure would ratchet up now and someone has to make a play, which means someone will have a play made against them and not have to live with that for the rest of the year.
From the 27, Mahomes. He lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the 2nd half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Yeah! P-motherfucking I.
Let's check in with our referee. Mahomes now on first down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. They're taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. Even though this offense doesn't have a single point to its name, they're not totally out of this game yet. A touchdown here, they could be in business.
And how about that last play? Now they've got momentum going, so you know I'm a big advocate. Get back on the line of scrimmage. Throw another play at them while you've got them rocked on their heels.
Mixon with a first down here. Fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
Hello?
Yes. But I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run. One that they rely on. One
Mine's outside.
One they feel like they can block.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Mahomes to throw. Open man is Ross, complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling almost on the spot. That means after running into the play,
and he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Mahomes now to throw. And get that to Michelle, complete. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
2nd and 7 at the 26-yard line.
So the AFC with the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 15 yards on the play. 1st down. That's what they need right now. Get the 1st down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game, and all that pregame whooping has turned into results.
A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come
he didn't have the machine. I had to do Cash App.
To throw is Mahomes. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
That's a game.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
And 8.
Put this back in your wallet. I said something ought to go down. Them boys, I mean, an old ass.
Yeah, Ma, I can't do that right now.
Mahomes to throw. Taking the lead here in the final minute. Now they can boot it through on the always important extra point, and then their defense has to hold up their end of the bargain.
And there's something that you've pointed out in numerous games that we've worked. Okay, the excitement's going on. Everyone's celebrating over there. Who's calling up the defense to make sure they're focused because they still have some work to do?
A very important extra point there, up and good. And that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light thing. Green light means go, red light means stop. That's what gets green on that play.
Target that time, Michael Thomas. And that'll bring up second down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Looking for Thomas this time complete. Well, the NFC going to call the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 12 more yards there and another first down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Back to throw. Flush to his right. It's caught outright by Graham. Now the NFC going to take a timeout, their second, as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. He's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Say what you want, but Kaepernick's still one of the best at doing that as the scramble gets him a first.
10 at the 47-yard line.
Back to throw. Kaepernick. Races it.
Give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Kaepernick. We're going to move to the right. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now the NFC going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. Now the AFC going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
56-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. It's good from 56 yards out. You talk about a big kick under pressure in the fourth quarter. I mean, that wasn't like a 33-yarder. That was long distance.
Not only does it show the faith that they have in him, but also remember, if they miss that one, they're giving up the ball near midfield, so they have to be very confident that he was going to put that one through the post.
25-yard line.
For the AFC set to go now. And one thing you'd like to see in a Pro Bowl, a competitive contest. We've got that just like the last 2 seasons. A one-score game as we play here in the fourth.
What I'd love to know, what's the discussion on the sidelines of both teams right now? Because, you know, it's an exhibition-type game, but as you said, it's competitive as it is now. These guys are going to want to win. There may be some guys who sub some guys out, trying to get back on the field and trying to help their team
And a timeout comes in. The whistle's blown with 3 seconds remaining. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. One final try from Mahomes. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. So, Charles, a victory for the NFC. Final thoughts on this Pro Bowl?
We had some fun, didn't we?
Absolutely.
A lot of excitement, some big plays to watch, a lot of those great matchups that we don't get to see during the regular season because sometimes teams don't play against each other. And oh, by the way, no one got hurt. There's the win for everyone. I think the fans enjoyed this one.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more.
Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a foe, one to keep your eyes open, keep you on your toes. You know the ones that want to keep you where you've been before. But I can't go, no I can't go. And whoa, sometimes I need a check, not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. I sat down with my accountant. He said, I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is you spent more. Okay. Look, sometimes you need the faith. Sometimes you need to know your worth. Sometimes you need to wait. Shoot like the golden boy, but they from the bay. You can't negotiate with Drake. You gon' have to pay. But wait, jugging on the main stage. The mainframe, loosen up your face, baby. Sometimes I need a vacate, meditate, hydrate, protect my energy before engagement.
Grew up having nothing, you're labeled impatient. But once the boss made it, you're labeled amazing. Meticulous with words, such a force of nature. I don't want to seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me, way from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle, pockets LIDs. Distinctive destinations, all I want to see. Oceanfront residences, 3 different ones a week. Cause I deserve that, it's time to learn that. Mess around and put that thing up where your permit. 6 figures every year, yeah, I earn that. At the front of this line is where my turn at.
Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in.